It's not showing up. Why is it not showing up? Something weird is going on. Something very weird is going on.
This is your town crier again. The music fades and the departing celebrants bid us adieu.
I'm still working on it. That one was super short. Okay. Okay, I'm here now. I'm here now. Kind of. Okay. Okay. Wow. Sorry, this giant screen is even better at projecting my hair being crazy. Crazy hair. Stupid glasses. I had to do my funky trick of putting rubber bands on it so that it would stop the glasses from sliding, because these ones, the clear ones, they are super slippy. They slide down my face all the time, and it's really annoying. Anyway, right, it looks like we are back in business. So my lip is, I think my lip is slightly cracked. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like we are back in business. I haven't got the banner up. The mouse is disconnected. Oh my god. Right. The computer is fully operational apart from the fact that it doesn't have any games besides Pokemon Fire Red, because Pokemon Leaf Green, with my Nuzlocke on it, that was nearly completed, is dead. It's gone. It's not here anymore. It's been wiped from existence because it was on the old computer and we had to burn everything. So, yeah, that's fun. Wow. I think it's a combination of both the glasses and the screen, but I can read everything on there super efficiently. So yeah. So anyway, are you really raining now that I'm live and everything? Really? That's annoying. Anyway, if I can ignore that, then yeah. So what happened this week? Well, a bunch of bullshit happened this week, but then a bunch of really cool stuff happened at the same time. I was not expecting to get a funky new, super awesome laptop, and yet here it is. So I'm looking at it. It's so cute. That's weird sounds for rain. Oh, okay. It's sleet. That makes sense. Yeah. On the day that I was going to film. Can you hear me? Okay, by the way. Going to film. Yeah. on the day that I was going to film the this week's video, I couldn't because laptop broke. Laptop completely broke. So I was dealing with that. It's not that I couldn't film anything. It's that basically I didn't want to because I was too busy dealing with my laptop. I realized that you keep seeing my screen on my glasses, but I don't know how to fix that. I do not know how to fix that. It's a very awesome screen that's very bright and very, very lovely. So it's hard to not look at it. But it does give me kind of like an anime thing going still with the glasses. I'm still getting used to it. Anyway, yeah, it broke. It crashed. It died horribly, and basically I had to deal with that. I dealt with that by using an old laptop that couldn't do anything. Seriously, that thing was bullshit. Um, and well, now I'm here. Now I'm here because for a couple of days I used that laptop. That laptop wasn't the bestiest. In fact, it straight up sucked. Um, so I absolutely had to get a new laptop. And now it's here, and I keep talking about it. But it did have a couple of problems, and these major problems were it's got a lack of USB slots. And ordinarily, that's not that big of a deal. I mean, I just need to find a really, 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 really good hub that can actually do what I want it to do. But the other problem was it didn't come with any kind of editing software, like video editing software. And the one that I was most familiar with, that I've been using for the past year, was basically the very very basic, very very simple, and in effect I was very spoiled using it. Windows Movie Maker. I've used other editing software in the past, and essentially, um, it's been great, but essentially, it's irritating mainly because it costs a lot of money, and that's okay when I'm doing video projects that I'm getting, like video editing projects that I'm actually the editor on, that people give me and stuff. But when I am doing just stuff for my channel and stuff, like again, like I've been doing just for the past year, I no longer have the codes and subscription codes and member logins and stuff that I have when I'm doing that kind of work. So I end up having to use the free software, and the only reliable free software that I've been able to find in the pasty past, that was still on that computer, was Windows Movie Maker. HD Windows. It was the very last Windows Movie Maker that they ever uploaded to Windows before they basically switched to a more photos and video. Like on your computer, if you've got Windows, you may notice that when you watch a video file on your computer, just by clicking it and stuff, you may notice that there's like buttons in the corner, like on the top corner, and it's like one of them is basically you can adjust stuff in the video. Like you can adjust its speed, you can adjust, you can even add another video and basically make make another video, out of two clips together, and that's great and everything when that works. But that's what they were trying to do. They basically made their just general viewing platform into an editor itself, an incredibly simple editor, but an editor itself, and they ditched the Windows Movie Maker functionality completely in favor of basically you finding something else out there that was more professional and stuff, which was great. However, they cost money. You can use the free versions for as long as you want, but then you have to, whenever you import export the video or render it or anything, it will add a watermark, or it will not let you render it until you spend so much money, or you can only edit stuff. You can't actually save. You can save projects, but you can't actually save the video files. All this stuff, and it's so irritating, so annoying. Now there are several professional video editing suites out there, and a lot of them are really good. Again, I've used a couple of them. They are super nice. But the one that I really wanted to use, just because it's basically it's almost no frills, when it comes to doing the super crazy stuff. Because I know what I do for the videos that I do. I don't need super crazy stuff. I've been doing it on Windows Movie Maker, for fuck's sake. It's not that hard to do. So I don't really need any extra bullshit to basically clog up what's supposed to be something super easy and super quick to edit. But one of the ones that I wanted to use was Filmora. Filmora have always had a really good editing kind of like grasp on things. They've kind of had this weird thing where like their professional stuff and their personal editing suites are almost identical, and they don't crash. Well, at least in my experience, from what I've heard, they have a brilliant track record. They always look sleek and simple, and everything's very point and click. You don't have to worry too much about worrying about adding an effect and then adding the effect of the effect, and then plotting on a graph exactly how much the effect is going to affect your effect. Oh my god, I hate that so much. That stuff really pisses me off. But nearly all of the professional editing stuff that I've used has always used this kind of stuff, and it's fine if you basically don't have to worry about a time deadline, or if you can exactly know what the effect will look like before you actually apply it. That's great. And how to get that kind of effect to work, again, that's great. But for somebody who like me, who basically I like to try out a bunch of different effects to see how they look, because I'm not entirely sure how they will work or look. It's a pain in the butt, especially when you're just trying out an effect. But yeah. So yeah, I got Filmora. My investor in my channel investor basically graciously paid for the professional version of the video editing software, and now it's on my computer. I did do a quick tiny test on it, and it works lovely. So we're back in business. That thing I was asking for before about you guys, basically let me know if there's like a video editing software out there and stuff like that for free. You don't have to worry about it anymore. I have got some. If you have got some though, keep that information or post it on Discord or something, because who knows what can happen in the future. Filmora might just go completely downhill and just like it'll crash and they're no longer supported, or some bullshit might happen. Who knows? But yeah. And I'm really sorry for those people who are looking for actual video editing software, just like on the Windows Store or online. There are so many dead ends that you get into, and it's a real shame too, because often you will not know what a mistake you're making until you basically go to hit the export button or the save project button. When all that work that you just did will basically just be like, oh, you have to pay now for the entire thing, or while you were downloading your software, your editing software, you got a super sneaky virus or some bullshit like that. I really do feel pity for you, because essentially that's what I have done I've done that. I've been there in the past. It sucks. It's just hours and hours of time wasted trying to find the right software for what you're looking for, for what you want to do. It's just because I did that. I've been there very recently, like the day before yesterday, for example. Um, but yeah, I mean, eventually I would have found a free one that I could use effectively enough and would have been fine with it. But this is so much better. This is such a big help. I actually love Filmora, and I haven't even used it officially for one video. It will take some getting used to. All video editing software takes some getting used to. However, YouTube is great. YouTube is great. Just want to tell anybody that's interested in video editing this. If you're interested in being a video editor, yes, there are courses that you can pay for and go on, and that's great. But YouTube is your friend. YouTube is your friend. If you're having trouble doing something, then oh my god, is it so easy to just type in your editing program, you know, what you want, what you want to do in the editing program, or what you're having trouble with, or something. And there's always somebody out there somewhere that's made a video on how to do exactly what you want to do. And it seems to work on no matter what video editor that you've got. For a long time in the beginning, I used Sony Vegas. And whenever I was stuck doing something in Sony Vegas, then all I had to do is type in Sony Vegas, that music cropping or something, and basically there were whole courses worth of material on YouTube basically to tell you exactly how to do it. It's not hard. You will, even if you just have to keep the window open in the background and while you're doing it, just to make sure that you got it right, it's so easy to learn how to do shit like video editing like that. It's really good. So yeah, I never took an editing course. I never took a visual arts course or anything like that. So essentially, and I've been a professional video editor for a bunch of projects. I've actually done professional grade shit. I think that's ever been on TV, granted, but I've actually done professional grade shit. So essentially, it's like I pride myself on the fact that I basically am super self-taught when it comes to editing. By the way, Adobe, which all of the professional studios use everywhere for some reason. Get your act together. I just hate the Adobe editing suite. Oh, it's like I want to do this incredibly simple thing that I could do on any other editing program, but I'm gonna have a whole menu of sliding bullshit for you to do, or numbers that you have to type in, or something, and then it will only look kind of like you want it, and you have to tweak it to get it perfect. You will get it perfectly, but oh my god. You wonder why, Hollywood like editors get paid the big bucks. It's because they have to spend hours working on programs like that, where they have to get every single thing right down to the decimal points. I mean, it looks great, but that's why they get paid so much, because they have to put in so many hours. And oh my god, it's just Anyway, Filmora X Pro is what I've got now, and that's good. because I'm gonna have to go to a stock website and find all of the music to basically put it on the background of some of my videos again. So that's going to be a pain in the butt. But Filmora actually have their own video and audio stock library, so that's going to be super helpful. I'm actually very happy about that. So yeah. So I got that. And the Wacom actually works now on here, so that's good. Just finished that today. That's why no more artwork has been happening. I've only just finished editing, uploading and adding the drivers and all of that stuff today. That's only been done today, so that's why that's taken such a long time. It's mainly because this thing, as awesome as this thing is, I'm trying not to knock everything over. As awesome as this thing is, ignore this. It's just where I've marked it with my pen. It's not actually dirty. It's not marked permanently, by the way. I can just wipe this and it'll go away. I only know that because I've done it twice already. So yeah, and it's I've been using it today, so that's why that has happened. Anyway, it still works perfectly. It just looks crappy, but it's amazing. I love this thing. It's fully charged as well now, so I had it plugged in. But yeah, this thing is really irritating to basically sync up to a computer. All you have to do is connect it to the computer. But I've put the cable away because I assumed that I wouldn't have to do this for a while. So I had to find a cable, and I had to go around my entire house to do this. And yeah, and I had to set up the quick keys, the express keys, and stuff like that. So yeah, this is my drawing tablet, and it's working perfectly well again. So I am back in business, so to speak. Anyway, I mean, you'll know that when I'm back in business because you will see a video project come out of me from one of the channels, and also some kind of artwork as well from one of the places that you find my artwork on. So yeah, it's a real shame because I was working on something that was kind of a surprise, um, based on something that somebody tweeted at me, and essentially it's like, well, now that's a week old. They've already probably forgotten about it by now, but it'll be okay. I've also got like 4 different extra projects that I managed to pick up. How comes whenever I'm in a kind of like a very not artistic mood where I can't do any artwork, I suddenly pick up a bunch of art requests or commissions? Why is that? When everything's working perfectly, I basically work on my own shit. But whenever things aren't working perfectly, I get a bunch of requests. Why is that? That actually annoys me sometimes. So yeah. So I've got the ticker. As you can see, the ticker is working hard, scrolling through really nice and slow and everything, so you guys can read it. But I have a problem, and that is that because of this problem and the fact that the computer is only fully functional and completely up and running as of today, I haven't shot the video for this week. So I might tally up the votes next week instead of doing it this week. Just sometime in the week, I will basically talk to you guys and we'll get it sorted. But for now, I basically I do want to. I was trying to think of exactly what to do to announce the video working and everything. And oh, by the way, the webcam is now working. It it did this annoying thing where Logitech decided to upload a driver with the webcam, and the reason why I cut off last week is because when it did that, it tried to push the live stream through Logitech Suite. It's streaming suite because it has its own drivers and suite, almost like its own little mini editing suite for live streams and recordings and stuff. And my computer is new and it wasn't having it without at least restarting the computer. It should be fixed now though because I've just kicked. That actually really hurt my finger. Oh, why did I do that with such force? Didn't permanently hurt it. That's good because it kicked the editing. It kicked the. I kicked the Logitech streaming suite off of the computer, and hopefully that means that this camera isn't going to just randomly cut out in the middle of this live stream. This is also a kind of test as well. So yeah. So yeah, what I was planning to do instead of doing the tallying up and stuff tonight is basically maybe doing another art live stream thing just to test it out like properly because I haven't actually tested out the Wacom yet. I have scribbled on a picture just to make sure that all of the function keys and everything was working and the driver was working and stuff. But I haven't actually tested it out by doing getting a blank canvas and just scribbling something, you know. Um, but essentially, I don't know how long I've got before because I'm very hungry and I've got leftover pizza that still needs eating because I didn't eat it for lunch because I had leftover garlic bread. um, I ate way too many cheese, way too much cheese anyway during the last night's pizza party slash investor meeting, and I was a bit cheesed out because I've got a lactose resistance problem. You know, I'm not lactose intolerant, but I am lactose resistant. It makes me a bit gassy and it gives me cramps sometimes the next day if I eat way too much cheese, like I did last week. So yeah, I would be taking your votes though. Um, I see you. I see you talking. So yeah. So I don't think I have that much time left if I'm going to be out of here by 11 o'clock my time. Then yeah, but who knows? I'm kind of just I'm kind of divided. What do I do now for the next like 20 minutes or so? Um, yeah, I was going to show you the again the artwork, but I mean I could quickly just show you the editing software real quick. I don't know, so I'm just distracted by this piece of hair that's on my face. There we go. Um, yeah, we could discuss when and what we should do for the tiki party because it's April. I'm supposed to be in Vegas enjoying the actual real life tiki party, but an online tiki party just as easy to do and sometimes more fun, you know. In some aspects, it's more fun. It's not really, but it's in some aspects. I have to tell myself it's more fun because I have to. So I'm later. It's okay, Jeff. Don't worry. It's all good. I've got the voting book. But yeah. So yeah, I need to figure out when I'm doing the tiki party. Okie dokie. So I'm just taking AJ's first. Feet, furry, and all. Feet. Oh, there's feet. Furry. Where's Art? Art. There you go. Jeffrey. Huh? Right. Former. To go. Yep. Any more votes? Any more votes? No. I'll put the book away. It's not hard to get down again. Yeah. So what was the year for? What was the year for? It's okay, Jeff. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Right. Let me just open the editing suite and let me show you it. Wondershare Fillmore. Oh my god. Part of her world is stuck in my head. You know, Disney's part of her world. So this is the editing software. This is what it looks like. Ain't it cool? Ain't it funky? So sample colors. You can have just a background. You got some basic countdowns and videos. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Cherry blossom. What does cherry blossom? Oh, it needs to download it. Right. Gotcha. Well, that's pretty. So yeah, this is a big step up from the very, very plain one that I had. Lots of biking stuff. Well, that one looks pretty. Oh, at the beach. So I haven't got my mouse, so it's a bit pretty. See, super. No, I'm okay with. It's performing fine. So you got all of these different effects. Strong glitch. Okay. I have to do stuff. That's annoying. But it's easily done because I'm not putting it over that thing. I want to attach the effect to that. What's that? Oh, it's no big deal. Ooh, it's got keyframing. I don't need green screen. Beep, beep, beep. So yeah, you can do all sorts of random crazy stuff, and it's super cute. Plus, I got the ability to download more shit as I want it to, so that's cute. Wow, it's just super cute, you guys. I can rotate it. I can do all of this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm enjoying the fact that I can do stuff that I haven't been able to do for a long time because of the whole, eat the Q audio mixer. Very important. I had a different setup for that on my other computer. I can record voiceover, add markers. That's always fun. Render preview. There we go. That's what I wanted to do from the beginning. Such a dingus. So I can actually edit this effect overlapping. Shut up. Right, so that one's over the top of that one. I can actually make it. Can I change its visibility? What's it called? Change its opacity, so I can actually have two overlapping thingies. Well, I can actually change the keyframe of that. So I'm gonna shut up and just talk to you guys. I keep forgetting my mouse isn't connected. It's so annoying. But yeah, go away. No. I'm gonna save the change now. Don't worry about it. No problem. Anyway, I don't know what else to talk to you guys about. You know. I mean, have you guys had a good week? It's going to be a very short one. It's only going to be like 40 minutes, not like a whole hour. I'd show you my new Pokemon game, but it's a bit dull at the moment. This is only it's really good. It's a really good editor. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with it. like I said, gonna have to get used to it because I've been using a super easy to use, very free um, editing piece of editing software. But it can't do as much stuff. But like I said, I've never had the need to do much stuff, you know. So yeah, this is cool. I'm so glad you're enjoying your new computer. Well, I am. I am very much enjoying it, and I'm glad that I can actually get to do stuff like I used to. But for now, yeah, I think I'm gonna go. But for now, I don't know what to do. So yeah, at some point this week, I will be doing another live stream to um, announce the Tiki Party or whatever. So there's that. So I've got an itchy nose. I'm going to sneeze, but it's not happening. Anyway, at some point in this week, I'm going to do a live stream to announce the Tiki Party at some point, but I don't know when that is just yet. It might be after I film the video, so it might be just tomorrow or something. But then, in that announcement, I'm also going to do a kind of like an art stream, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I'm going to do the tallying up for the votes. I'm going to do the tallying up for the votes and the announcement for the Tiki Party, and yeah, that's it. We'll pick a new week and everything. Oh my god. It's Chinez. Right, so yeah, I don't know what else to say to you guys. Just have a good one, I guess. Jeffrey, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the Firefly. So that made my entire nose itch on the sides there when I did that. But yeah. Enjoy my t-shirt, by the way. I really like my t-shirt. Belly rubs, back stretch, belly rubs, and belly salute. And I will see you guys. Oh my god! So my pants, my shirt won't tuck into my pants. There we go. Shut up. So one of the wheels is very squeaky. So yeah. AJ, I'm not sure it's tomorrow, but it will be in the near future, hopefully. So I'll see you guys then. I'm sorry I've been a bit weird today. I'm kind of having a weird weekend. So just bear with me.